Hello, this is Crypto Neptune, and in today's video, we're going to talk about the Ethereum mega pump, what my price prediction is for Ethereum, and how this could have a huge impact on PulseChain and pump the whole chain. Remember, nothing I say is financial advice, only use risk capital, and thank you to those who continue to support the channel. So, if you're not familiar with the Strategic ETH Reserve, it is pretty much a list of companies, crypto projects that hold heavy bags of ETH. Now, ETH is currently sitting at $4,250. It was at one point up to 4,700 and had a pullback. Now, I've said all along that ETH to 10K. My prediction for Bitcoin was correct because I said 120K, and guess what? It's even surpassed that and could potentially go up a little more, but that's neither here nor there. But I strongly feel with the Ethereum ETFs and all the people know how valuable Ethereum is, that 10K is definitely in the cards. But the thing that I've noticed is these lists of the ETH reserves that I've been seeing on X have been incorrect because they're gatekeeping PulseChain. They're not including PulseChain, and this is the correct list. PulseChain currently holds 166K ETH from their PulseChain sacrifice. So Richard Hart was buying up a whole bunch of ETH using those PulseChain sacrifice funds. But this is definitely a huge green flag for PulseChain because it provides like legitimacy for your blockchain, and it shows that you are for real as a blockchain. And it's a great marketing ploy because you can do a lot of things with that Ethereum. And the theory is that Richard Hart is going to use that to pump back into the chain, which is absolutely bullish. And if we go here real quick and look, here's his DCA price, his average 30, a little over 3,700. Here's where we're currently, and we are currently up on this position 12.10%, so 75 million. So as this price goes up, that gives you more and more opportunity to pump back into the chain. Now, will he use all of that Ethereum bag to pump PulseChain? I theorize that he's going to keep some. Many in the community says that he has even more ETH at his disposal in other wallets, not including this, which is extremely bullish because he has a lot of resources. But imagine having a layer one blockchain and being able to pump the chain and pump every asset on there because you have this big bag of ETH. And how is he going to do that? Well, he's going to do that because he's going to pump the core coins. And many of us are, far as the theory, he's going to pump Hex. He's going to pump PulseChain. He's going to pump Ink and PulseX. And let me see if I can find, wrapped PulseChain. See if we can get that real quick. Yeah, but that's been kind of like the theory here that with PulseChain, which is the gas token, if he used some of that ETH reserve to pump back and buy PulseChain, it's going to skyrocket because the whole chain is going to skyrocket because everything is tied to PulseChain. So this one I'm bullish on, currently down 5.36%, but it has the room to run. And it's deflationary because of Pump Tires, which is a platform over here for meme coins. So each time a meme coin is created and there's buys and sells on this platform, it buys and burns PulseChain, which decreases the supply. And in a full-fledged bull run with green flags, that is definitely bullish. But imagine PulseChain going up and there's green candles. That's going to be the marketing right there. People are going to see everything happening real fast and exploding on PulseChain, and people are going to bridge over. Yep. And then somebody real quick before we get to the other coins. So teddy bear, the new teddy bear and the old teddy bear. So the new teddy bear, my opinion on this one, does it have an opportunity to run? Well, you may have an opportunity for more gains. Not financial advice, but it's sitting at a $2.5 million market cap. The volume is low at the moment, but again, you have to factor in that ETH mega pump that's just going to pump everything, coupled with people bridging over when they see the green candles. So, yeah, if you potentially put capital in this, could you get some gains? I feel so because it's a smaller market cap with kind of that room to run a little bit more. Now the OG bear, this one here is sitting at a $14.3 million market cap. Could this one also run? I believe it also could run, but again, there is a disconnect between Richard Hart and Maria, who is the dev on the Atropa side. So I would have to say, make sure you have places where you want to take profits on the way up, because Maria's the wild card. We don't know what Maria's going to do. So I say that because I want to make sure that you guys are making an informed decision. But yeah, can it run? Can you get some gains on it? I believe so. The wrap Bitcoin real quick is bullish because there's only 154,000 plus, and it has a limited supply and it's sitting at $785. This one, many of us feel that it could get to parity to the original Bitcoin and surpass that because it has a smaller supply. So only $121 million market cap. This one can rip. Extremely bullish on purple Bitcoin or the wrap Bitcoin. Extremely bullish on that. PulseX, it is the DEX token for PulseX. So there's a buy and burn on PulseX each time there is a swap. So that supply is going down. So if you have a nice bag of that and there's a run up with green candles, again, there's an opportunity for you to get some massive gains. And you're probably asking yourself, okay, what does this look like? What do these gains look like? So over here on Pampy, I did kind of a simulator basically showing 500 million pumped into the chain just on core coins on PLS, PulseX, Inc., and Hex. And as you can see, here are the results with 60% sell pressure, a $15.30 Hex, 3-cent PulseX, 2 cents PLS, and a $2,000 Inc. from these prices here, the initial prices. Loses 3 zeros, loses 3 zeros. This one just bumps up to 4 digits. This one up to $15. So you get the point of the potential of what this could do, even when I'm doing an aggressive 60% sell pressure. So you get the point, as I'm extremely bullish on these assets. And then let's see, Inc. Yeah, we talked about Inc. I'm bullish on Inc. I've said Inc. to $1,000. Feeling I'm feeling good about that because it has the lowest supply of the core coins. So it has that much more room to pump, lower market cap than the core coin. So again, this one here, 336K in volume over the last 24 hours, has that room to go on a massive run because a lot of these assets are just tied together. The Grays currency, they have a nice community. This one is a reflection token. It's a meme coin. And again, when people bridge over and they see the green candles, they're going to see this cool logo. They're going to see how bullish this community is. And they're going to find out, oh, we get like reflection rewards if we hold this token also. Yeah, it's going to run. And when people start seeing it flexing on Coin Market Cap and Coin Gecko, well, what is this PTGC? is game over. So yeah, this one's gonna have its moment in glory too. And then Hex, Hex, like yeah, like we showed, I've I'm feeling between $5 and $27. So that $15 price prediction on Pampy, yeah, it could potentially happen. Could it be on the lower end, $5? Could be, but again, make sure you have your points where you want to take profits. Again, not financial advice, but you take profits whatever. I know for certain it's going to go past the ETH hex all time high, which was 50 cent. So this one is P hex. It's going to go blow past 50 cents, in my opinion, once we get to rolling and the market starts to turn back around and ETH goes on that mega pump that we're talking about. So I hope you gain some value from this video. Richard Hart, as you can see, he's always been bullish on Ethereum. He says some people buy ETH and some sell. Buyers are winning. Yeah, he's winning because he foresaw the opportunity to buy Ethereum on a discount. So, and again, it's great marketing to have this big bag and everybody's looking around and say, well, what am I missing? Oh, I probably should bridge over to PulseChain. And oh, again, and real quick, if you need to bridge over to PulseChain, how do you bridge over? Real quick, Liberty Swap. Make sure you buy some USDC on Base, ETH, BSC, Arbitrium, PulseChain. Connect your MetaMask or Ravi wallet, and you can swap into any one of these assets on PulseChain, and you're good to go. So I'll leave that in the YouTube video. I want to thank you for listening to this video, and thanks for stopping by.